everyone, we are back with some Animal Crossing, and this time we are terraforming my island. In the last part, we actually toured someone else's island, and in the beginning of that, I explained how I decided to reset my island with Rossetti, so he got rid of like all the flowers, all the. I think he got rid of all the paths that are like custom designs. Unfortunately, he did not get rid of like the normal paths, so that's unfortunate. Just because like I don't know, it's just I don't know. It was kind of annoying to like erase all of it. So that was bad, but we are restarting. I guess I should explain myself. So right now I'm kind of making the river, but it's not natural. It's very straight. I'm thinking maybe it's just like a canal or something. I don't really know. But it's a very straight pond because I did not want to stress about trying to make it look natural because I just couldn't do that. And then Mitzi was fishing, so she was kind of in my way. And I realized, like, when I was trying to do reactions, I could kind of move her that way, kind of. I don't know. Anyways, the villagers were just really in my way, but um yeah. But for the shops, we have kind of like a I don't really know what to call it, if I'm gonna be honest. Kind of like a street vibe, maybe a city vibe. I don't really know about that. I kind of have a lot of styles, I guess you could say, going on. I'm not sticking to like one specific idea or aesthetic. So yeah, I feel like I mean, I really do hope I like this island because it would just be nice to have a complete island instead of just working on terraforming 24/7. You know, it would just be nice to have a complete island eventually. So hopefully I don't restart again or reset again. I've been kind of like trying to tell myself that, oh, if I don't like something, I'll just change it in the beginning. Like so I don't get that far into my terraforming where it's like kind of hard to change. So yeah, we're making the street at the moment for the plaza area, like in front of the plaza area. Um, I don't know, like I was going like I don't know how I feel about it. I actually changed it to a brick, like a plaza brick, because I found a custom design for it. So yeah, there's that. I still don't like it. It's very plain. I don't know how to decorate it. It's very weird. I honestly wish the plaza area, I guess you could say, or the resident service building wasn't just really right in front of the airport. Like, it would be cool if it was directly in the middle, but I don't know. Like, imagine if I did choose to restart. I shouldn't think about that. I shouldn't think like that because I will. I just can't because you know how many times I'm gonna have to hunt again. Like I don't want to do that. So hopefully I end up liking it. But anyways, I kind of wanted to discuss things that I still want for Animal Crossing New Horizons, even though they're not going to probably update it again because I would assume maybe they want it for the Switch too. And if they don't want it for, or if they don't know, if they don't want a new version of Animal Crossing for the Switch 2, I assume they have plans to make a Switch 3 eventually, obviously in the future, which could be years away. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if they wanted to make a new game for Animal Crossing, it would just be smart to do it, like, for the new system right away, instead of, like, waiting, but anyways, if they were to give us another update for Animal Crossing New Horizons, this is what I want. One, I wish we could go from Mystery Island to Mystery Island instead of traveling back to our home island. Cause like it's just so repetitive. The amount of talking we have to do with Orville just to go on another hunt is just so annoying. I wish they would make it more efficient. That would just be great, that would be very nice if they could do that. Because obviously, like, if you have the Happy Home Paradise pack, there's an option to go to work from the airport, right? So, like, if you travel to Harv's, right, instead of traveling home, you can just travel to work. I think that would just be smart if we could talk to Wilbur and be like, hey, take us to another island. Like, that would just be good and more efficient. It would be better instead of having to do the same interactions over and over again. Another thing that I want, I actually moved this one to the top because I really want this, but I think it would be cool to give us a shopping cart for the Able sisters. I would just love that. And I would also love for there to be like a kind of symbol that means we already have the item in our catalog and or in our storage. And I think that could also be used for Nook's Cranny because sometimes like there's a lot of clothes in this game. So sometimes I don't know if I have this certain swatch. Sometimes I don't know if I even have this item or not. And I don't really want to have that many duplicates, you know? So that would also be nice, but I really want a shopping cart because I hate having to like keep going in and out to buy the same shirt, but just in a different swatch a million times. And I feel like everyone wants that. Like I feel like these top two are what a lot of people want and have been saying. So that would just be great. And then also, I guess this is if you have Happy Home Paradise, but I really wish we could decorate our island like we can decorate the exterior of a vacation home. Just because it's like so easy that way. Obviously, I wouldn't expect to terraform that way because obviously that's very different. I wouldn't expect to waterscape that way. But the ability to just like grab things out of your inventory that way would just be so nice to decorate the island instead of having to like go to storage, grab it out, and then try to place it in the correct spot. And it probably won't go to the correct spot. So who knows? Like I think it would just be nice if we could do it that way. Before when I was trying to like decorate an island, we have that log table, like it's very big and it's square, and I like to use it like a picnic table. But you can't like place things in the middle. They only go on the four edges. I don't well like even if you did try to like place it in the middle, it's like the outer middle. It's not like the inner middle. I don't think you can do that. So if we were able to like decorate our island in that way and like how we can in Happy Home Paradise, that would just be great and amazing. I would love that. Also, I would love if they could let us buy bulk Nook Mile tickets. Maybe 5 and 10 at least. At least. Obviously they're 2,000 Nook Miles each. So, you know, it's very expensive. So if you wanted 5 tickets, that would be 10,000 Nook Miles. But if we could just buy it in bulk, that would be so much easier instead of making us buy it one by one. It's just like, again, so repetitive. And speaking of repetitiveness, I would also love to eat 10 fruits at once. That way, oh, look at this luxury car. I was kind of depending, like, or I was kind of like thinking, like, should I buy this? But I was like, I feel like that's a little too nice for this island. And then this is the resident service area. I'm like, what do I do in the middle? I did not like that, so I ended up taking it down. I also tried to put a fountain, but I also didn't like that. I don't know what I want. And also, I mentioned how I changed it to brick, I think. Like, I changed this to a plaza brick with a custom design. And now I feel like the bridge is out of place. But again, you'll see that at the end when I give you the tour. But anyways, eating 10 fruits at once would just be so much easier than eating it one by one. Cause like, I don't know, it would be nicer. When I was trying to take down all the trees when I resetted, it was so annoying to have to like keep eating again and again. So if they could just change the way that works, that would also be greatly appreciated. But again, I don't think they're gonna update the game again. This is just me listing my dreams. Also, I believe this is from past games, but if you have a golden tool, I feel like they should never break. And I say that as someone who has never experienced having a golden tool before. Like I never unlocked that in this game. Because I kept restarting or resetting. But anyways, we have this weird little area. I ended up changing the fence to the brick fence. I still don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't really know what goes here. Also tried to use this custom design that I got because I thought it was so cute, but it's just like a lot to make it curve, and I feel like I just didn't want to do that. So I decided to give up on it. And surprisingly, actually, this is perfect for the next thing that I was going to list, but I want more custom designs because when I was doing all of this, I ran out of space. When I added like the plaza brick, I ran out of space. But thankfully, since I'm not using the dirt one anymore, I guess that gives me more room. But honestly, I never thought I would have ran out of custom designs space. Like, I just thought, oh, you guys are tripping. Like, there's plenty of room. Like, no, actually, there's not. I wish we had more. Because, like, there's things that I haven't even done yet, like, or things that I haven't even realized. Like, there's custom, like you can custom design, or you can put custom designs obviously on like the stalls, and I never tried to like or download a pattern for that. So that could be cool because I wish there was like more options. Like I guess I could make one myself, but I have never done that because I don't think I would do a good job at making a custom design. And then the next one, I would also love if they had a better photo system. I feel like if you have your camera out and the villager is in the frame, they should come up and pose. You know what I mean? I just feel like that would be so much better. Also, I got this idea obviously from Disney Dreamlight Valley, but thinking about this isn't on the list, but I really wish we could ask the villagers to hang out with us. Like, I don't need them to give us any like perks for hanging out with us or anything, but wouldn't it be cool if they could just kind of like follow you around? I guess you would want them to like help you out, but I don't know, like maybe we can pretend we're just hanging out and fishing together. I think that could be pretty cool. Like if we fish, they fish. I think that would be cool. If we're catching bugs, they're trying to catch bugs. I don't know. I just think that would be cool. But anyways, I would love if the photo system was better, you know? It would just be nice. I also would love if we could have like a new species to pick for our villagers. Obviously, we have special NPCs like Celeste, and Celeste is an owl, but we can't have an actual owl as a villager on our island. And obviously Celeste is special. I would love to have Celeste on my island as a villager, but that's just not the case. But I wish we had a villager or an owl type that we could just I want an owl on my island. I just think that would be so cute. But yeah, like I would just love a new species to pick from for our villagers. So like imagine if we could have skunks, turtles, sloths, otters, alpacas, moles. I think that would just be so fun, but a lot of them are just special NPCs, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, anyways, I also wish our characters could have multiple homes. And the reason why I say that is because I have plans to make a bakery on this island. And I don't think I show you this in the video. I'm not really sure, but on the right side of resident services, I want to put like a little bakery, or I could say a community lot, because I'm thinking I don't want to have like multiple different homes, I guess, random homes on this island because it's only so big. So I was thinking we could have a bakery, maybe we could have a library. Like imagine if we had a gym. That's not the vibes, but I guess you could say it's just one big recreation center, I guess you could say. But I just think it would be so cool if our characters could have multiple homes. And I'm thinking like maybe at least up to 3, and if not up to 3, maybe just 2. Like their normal home and then their other home, I guess, which I would pretend is like a community lot of some sort. But yeah, I just think it would be so cute if I could decorate a second home for myself as a community lot, you know? Because I think I mentioned this in a past video, but basically, I had this item, like this ice cream stand in this bakery stand, but I felt weird about putting it outside. So I kind of have plans of kind of decorating or like creating a new user and then having them join this island just to make a bakery on this island. I just think that could be so cute. And then we're just adding some more water, I guess, to the canal. Eventually we'll have a waterfall because I think that's nice. Anyways, also I would love to have earrings. I don't think earrings are a thing in this game. So if we could have earrings, that would be pretty cool. Also, I want more fruits. I would love to have a lemon tree and a banana tree. I just think that would look so good. Like that would just be amazing. Also, Marshall was on my island, so I wanted to show you that. I accidentally sped it up. I was meaning to show you that in slow motion, but not slow motion, but at normal speed. But yeah, Marshall was on my island, and some people are thinking that if they can show up at the hotel, that means they can show up I guess, um, on a Nook Mile ticket hunt. I don't remember if I ever saw Marshall on a hunt yet. If I'm being honest, I guess I can look at my past pictures, but I don't know if I've seen him before. Anyways, I would also love to have more flowers, you know? Like, I really want hollyhocks. I looked it up and they look so cute. Also, I would love to have a sunflower. Obviously, very simple. Like, I would only expect, a yellow sunflower. But I think that would just be so, so cute. Also, I want a real kitchen, like a real kitchen set. So, like, I want a stove and a fridge that connects perfectly to the island with no gaps and it's like the perfect height. I just think that would be so, so cute. Anyways, besides that, I think it would be cool if we could also have a to-do list on our phones, just in case you are the type of person to have a bunch of million things on your mind and you just can't keep up with what you want to do. Because sometimes I just forget and like I close the game and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to do this. So I think having a to-do list would be very fun, and that you could like check off. I don't know if they would like I don't know. I feel like maybe there could be an option for you to choose if you want it to be on the screen. Um, but I don't know how like distracting that would be. So who knows? But anyways, I think this is my last. Oh wait, no, I actually skipped one. So one, I would love for us to be able to move our windows that are in our houses. I really wish that was an option. That would be really, really nice to move our windows. And then speaking of windows, I would love if we could have curtains that we can place ourselves because I want to have curtains that reach the ground and I think that would look so cute. But this is the last one. This one I want really, really bad, but I would really love if we could change the vibes of the museum, resident services, the hotel, and the shops. Because being able to like choose or change the color scheme would be a huge help. Because I really think the resident services building throws me off, especially with the brick underneath. Because, like, it's always going to be brick. You don't get to choose if it's stone or if it's blank. I feel like if it was blank, that could also be cool just because you could, like, maybe put your own path, but I don't know if they would allow you to do that. I feel like that is possible though, because, like, you can place things on custom paths anyways. So I don't think it should be a problem. But I just think that would be so cool. And then right now I have this like neighborhood area going on. So like right next to the waterfall, I have Rosie's house here. And then next to her house, I supposedly put Mitzi, but I decided to change that off camera, I believe, because I decided, you know what? I want Rosie to have a bigger house. So I made it into like one big yard. And I also did the same thing on the right side. But actually, Rosie's on the right side instead of the left side next to the waterfall, just because where I wanted to move her house, I couldn't move it. I couldn't move it in the right place because that means I would have had to like move it twice, and I didn't want to do that. So I decided to like just put her on the right side. It's fine. Obviously, there's still a lot missing. Like, I couldn't do everything in this video. Also, I didn't want it to go like too fast. So, of course, I edited some parts out. But yeah, I think on this day it was actually like what, maybe the bug off. But right now we're just working on the farming area, and behind the farming area, that's where I put the orchard. And honestly, I'm still not sure about the orchard. I'm not sure about it. I don't know what I think. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like so indecisive. Um, but yeah, this is where all the plants are gonna go. So like, the pumpkins, the wheat, the potatoes, all of that stuff. But yeah, like, do you guys have anything else you want for Animal Crossing New Horizons? Um, but yeah, like, I feel like the first few that I named where you can like, I guess go from Mystery Island to Mystery Island, I think that would be very helpful. A shopping cart would be helpful. A better photo system would be helpful. Being able to have, did I say shopping cart? I think I did, right? I want a shopping cart. Like, I need that so, so bad. More custom designs would be good, and also buying Nook Mile tickets in bulk. That would be nice. But yeah, I think that's all I want. That's all I could think of at the moment. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, because that would be really, really bad. Um, but yeah, anyways, we're still working on the garden area. I think I only showed you me placing the tomatoes because I'm like, you don't need to see me place all of this. It's very repetitive. It's like me going to the storage shed, getting the plants, placing it down. Also, you can't really place trees very close to the bridges, which is kind of annoying, but whatever, it's fine. And then in this area on the side, the farming side, this is where I put Francine. I've been thinking of putting Chrissy over here as well, but I just really didn't find the perfect place for her. So I have a lot of things just to still figure out. Like, I don't know where all the homes are gonna go. Still, I have no idea because I haven't really worked on the back side yet, and I haven't worked on the right side as much either. So yeah, there's a lot to think about. So hopefully I can figure it out because I feel like I got so much done with this, so I don't want to like rethink it and do something else. I feel like I can still change the orchard area. Um, I'm still not sure if I like it. I did put 6 trees because that's what I wanted. Um, and then I decided to like break up the dirt with like the darker dirt and like put lines on either side, like every other side like this. Cause I thought, oh, that's different. That's kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I guess you could say I'm just wasting space. Like I should just place the trees. I guess you could say like in the middle of this, right? Cause like why I should just do it like that, right? I don't know what I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the solution. Cause right now like I'm just wasting a lot of space on this empty dirt that's not gonna contain anything. So I may as well just put the trees like on the dirt instead of, you know, behind it, I guess. But anyways, I fenced this part off a little bit. And then right next to the apple orchard part, that's where Francine's house goes. Um, I don't know. I want her to live close to her sister, honestly. So maybe they can live on the right side somewhere. On the right side, kind of behind the resident service building, I was kind of thinking like, hey, maybe I could put the flower garden here, but the video is basically over, so I am gonna jump into the game and give you guys a look. I honestly feel like it took forever to load in. Oh, I got a natural garden table. Do I not already have that? I guess not. But I guess we can start here at the airport. So obviously we have this bridge, and then this is the resident service area. So we have this cool brick design pattern, and I probably need to put something over here as well just because it's empty. But if you go to the left side, this is like the road area, I guess. So we have all the shops, pretty cute. And then down here, this is how you get to the neighborhood, but behind Nook's Cranny, we have like a big area. I don't really know what I want to do. I was thinking maybe we could put like a little cafe section or maybe a shopping section. And then I wanted to get like a delivery truck on the side. Hopefully it fits. And then this is behind the Able sisters. Don't really know what I want to put. And then up here, this is the neighborhood. So Rosie's house is just over here. And then I think I might put Ellie's house over here. But if we walk this way, this is how you get to the orchard. So we have 6 oranges growing here. And then we have our 6 cherries. And then we have our 6 pears. And then we have a staircase leading us down to our apples and to our peaches. And this is where I have Francine at the moment. I was gonna put Chrissy here, but honestly I'm against it. And then over here we just have the garden area. So we have sugarcane, a little pond, we have our pumpkins, our wheat, potatoes, carrots, and tomatoes. And honestly that's like basically the full island so far. On the right side, this is just what it looks like. I want this to be the bakery, and we have some flowers over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna leave this video off here. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I love you, you are important, and I will see you all next time.